Don't do it, Master!
I will not play your games.
Oh, but I think you will.
You will let them go. On your knees!
The Mortis Arc. Y'all been wanting this one and I'm finally coming through. We are gonna go through one of the most peak arcs in Clone Wars. Before we get right into the video, I just want to do a quick prayer to just send positivity and blessings to everyone that's hearing this video. If you want to skip prayer time, I'm leaving a timestamp right below or right on the screen here. It'll tell you where to skip and I will catch you on later on the video. People that want to listen to prayer time, come listen, spread blessings, and let's not waste any more time. Dear Heavenly Father, it is now the end of 2025 and man oh man, you have worked wonders. This has been such a blessed year for me. I am so grateful. There's been a lot of times where I've been ungrateful for the blessings you have given me and I'm very sorry for that. And may every viewer that comes across this video, may this prayer touch their ears, touch their heart, because again, I don't know what type of struggle everyone is going through, but may they find peace, abundance, and happiness. Bless every viewer that comes across my videos, my Lord, and show them that they can do whatever they want and desire, because I believe in every single one of my viewers. They're strong, compassionate, and willful. Remind them that they have such a beautiful soul, and I'm so grateful again for each of my viewers. I hope everyone yours was good, and even if it was bad, may you be by their side and show them that you have not forgotten about them. Thank you for every viewer again who comes across this video. Through your son Jesus Christ, amen. Yes, sir! The scene starts off with the goated trio back out in space. They're trying to go to these coordinates because the Jedi got a distress signal. And wait. What is with Jedi getting these distress signals and these mans not knowing what to do? I'm not gonna lie, there must be a hacker or these mans must be getting straight DDoS. Anyways though, they try to meet up with Captain Flex at the same coordinates, but for some reason, they're not seeing each other. Captain Flex's signal is getting distorted. I already know my man's got bamboozled. Some random Sith holocron pulls up, floating in space, looking hard as hell. Just because I'm about to give a Sith holocron an IG banger. We got a Sith holocron IG banger before GTA 6. This is crazy work. This thing starts pulling them in and pre-Anakin's face. Even he's not ready for this. As they're getting pulled in, everything's starting to go white, like some snow bunny hypnosis.
If I could guess your favorite color, right? Oh my god, I love this school. I love this. If I could guess your favorite color, right? He gets the hit. Okay.
As they get pulled in, these guys wake up on some Minecraft lush cave, some Skylander planet type of thing. And they look outside and man, if you look at it, everything is looking beautiful. And as they're looking at the scenery, Anakin can hear some voice in his head is talking about, "Are you the one?" And he asks Obi-Wan, did he hear that? Obi-Wan goes to him and is like, "Nah, you tripping. Okay. Nigga, you ugly." And this man Anakin turns around and sees this fine snow bunny angel appear in front of him. Kenobi and Ahsoka had to pre it, and I gotta say, someone gotta stop Obi-Wan in his tracks. Look at this man's reaction.
Hello.
You're telling me this wasn't a flirtatious hello? My man was so quick about fine shit, he really forgot about his own fine shit back at his home planet. Obi-Wan, you're a fraud. And look at Obi-Wan's face. Yo, my nigga's really a city boy out here. He was definitely thinking of giving her some luscious strokes. Anakin asks her, who is she? And she replies with, I'm the daughter. And I'm laughing because look at Anakin's face. The man's really like, shut up, bitch. For some reason, Shorty starts glazing Anakin. And look at Obi-Wan's face. My nigga is super butthurt. Man's looking like a sad sim. She tells him that he has to go meet the father, so she brings them on this path. They're following the daughter on the side of the mountain, and a whole boulder falls out of nowhere, and Anakin pushes the daughter to save her life. But Shotty's talking about, it is forbidden for you to touch me. Like, shut up! I just saved your life, but you want to talk some foolishness. Because of all the boulders, they get separated, and Kenobi and Ahsoka decided to head back to the ship. They notice that their ship went missing, and now they're very confused. And I was there trying to figure out what happened to the ship. Some next music starts to play, and a new challenger approaches. The sun pulls up talking about some.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
And they just start to talk to each other. And then he asks Obi-Wan, never duck a fake Kenobi. Got that from my boy Mari, yes sir. Obi-Wan did not like what he said, so he's ready for that action. The son starts preaching and talk about what will happen already is, like, my nigga just shut up. But I'm not gonna lie, he quieted me quickly because he really showed him there's levels to this. Man turned off the lightsabers with one wave. Obi-Wan points at him and says, you are Sith. And the man's like, nah bro, y'all should go find shelter before you turn up like the suit from Johnny Test. And this man turns into a bat thing and takes off. Anakin pulls up on the father and asks him, what do you want? And the father's like, you. Anakin is hella confused, like, why you want me? And then the father pretty much says, I want to figure out what the truth is. But since it's a storm outside, he convinces Anakin to be his guest tonight, and the man goes right to bed. The next scene, you see Anakin's having a restless night. Then all of a sudden, this Fenneman hand came out of nowhere. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I was Anakin, I'm not allowing it.
Get your fucking hands off me.
And I'm waking up swinging. Then the woman says, it is me, Annie, your mother. And you see Anakin's face? This man looks like he has 4 child support bills that just came in. Man does a clean roll and says, what type of black sorcery art is this? And I'm not gonna lie, I was also a little confused because generally the man actually said black arts. I thought the man was gonna say witchcraft, but this man said black arts. Like, brother, what do you mean by that? Anakin starts reminiscing about his mother and he knows she's dead. His ghost mother starts saying, everything you have done and learned has led you to this moment, and your Jedi training has guided you, but you're more than a Jedi. Anakin was not buying it though, and because he knows his mom is dead, and she asks, where is your pain? And pause. Right at this moment, if Anakin was using his brain, he would have realized something is off. He would have known that it's not his mother, because if you really are his mom, you would know where his pain was because you were still alive when Anakin came to save you. At that moment, my spider senses would be tingling and I'm airing out that place, no bullshit. But Anakin told her that losing her and feeling guilty of not saving her was his fault. The only thing he could do was avenge her, and he was just feeling vengeance, and he slaughtered all the Tusken Raiders, including the women and the children. I'm not gonna lie, she starts preaching and saying your guilt doesn't define you. You define your guilt. And Anakin randomly wanted to become Shakespeare and says the chillest statement in this arc.
The only love I feel in my heart is haunted by what would happen should I let go.
Anakin starts talking about Padme and how his wife is everything to him. Anakin's mom starts tweaking and gets mad at him and says, nah twin, she ain't the one, and she disappears out of there. We're only halfway through the first episode of this 3-episode arc, and right now this whole story is already peak right now. First time watching this, you're not gonna know what the heck is going on. You know deep down in your soul that you're witnessing greatness right now. Stay to the end of this video and I'm gonna show you, because this whole arc was just absolutely peak Clone Wars. We pan back to Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, and they're chilling in a cave. Obi-Wan hears Qui-Gon's voice, and his Qui-Gon's Force Ghost just chilling and just appears right in front of him. Qui-Gon starts asking him, did you train the boy? Kenobi says, I did the best, but you're right, he may be the chosen one after all. Qui-Gon says, you will find out on this planet, and when Obi-Wan asks him another question, the man vanishes in thin air. Seems like all the important people are appearing right now. This is crazy work. We now go to Ahsoka sleeping, and she hears Balloon Boy talking in her ears on some, are you happy, child? Ahsoka starts freaking out, and it's her older self that appears and asks her, your master, does he treat you well? She ignites the lightsaber and defends Anakin, and the future self says, you're like your master. Wildness, and there are seeds of darkseid planted into you. You must let go of him if you want to see your future. And then she disappears, but Ahsoka wakes up to Obi-Wan realizing all that was a dream. Or was it? I guess we'll never know. Another cameraman switches and Anakin Crashout Skywalker is pointing his lightsaber right at the father's forehead. The father starts rage baiting him and says, you cannot sleep? Like, duh, I can't sleep, you just sent my dead mother to me. Like, what is we talking about? Anakin's not playing no games though, and he demands the father tell him what's happening. And again, something about the father and the whole children like to be our masters right now. The man straight grabs his lightsaber, and just know, lightsabers can cut through metal. Someone could have turned to shish kebab from this thing. Hold on, I'm not gonna lie, I need a rant quick time. I always see posts like, would you rather have force powers or a lightsaber? And if I'm being real, most people usually choose a lightsaber because they're cool, which they are. Don't get it twisted. 80% of y'all that would pick the lightsaber would end up losing your limbs and fingers. I don't think y'all realize how hard it is to yield a lightsaber, because you need the force with that shit. Some people are gonna be losing a lot of body parts, I promise you that. Me personally, I'm taking the force. But in the comment section below, let me know, what would you rather have, a lightsaber or force powers? The father shows Anakin that there's levels to this, and he says he's a force wielder, but we could take many forms. He starts going on this rant how he is the balance and his children are the embodiment of the light and the dark side. This planet is the only place that he can actually control them. And he admits that he's the one who sent the distress call to bring Anakin to him to find out if he's the chosen one. Anakin called Cap, and the father's like, alright, let's go find out together and we'll see what the truth is. Anakin is taken to this arena, and these creatures bring Kenobi and Ahsoka. And I love the little small details of how you see they treat their victims. If you notice, the son is way more rough, having her on her knees and looks like she's in a little bit of pain. The daughter has Obi-Wan hostage, like he can't move, but she is very gentle with him. I thought it was pretty cool, to be honest with you. Anyways, Anakin not being happy will not entertain this, and the father's like, oh, but you will. I told my children to kill them. Make your moves, little nigga. And the man really made Anakin choose between his master or his Padawan. And now we're gonna get the coldest clip of all Clone Wars. Let's peep it. Anakin starts using that father voice, had me feeling some type of ways. No diddy. He gets a hold of both the children, starts raising them up. You can see the weather changing too, showing this man really is the chosen one. He gently drops Ahsoka and Kenobi and then force pushes the children to the wall. This enrages the children and they go to attack him, but Anakin puts a quick stop to it. He's really making these force embodiments of the light and dark side submit to him. Then he demands them to be on their knees. Pause. You guys noticed, but when making the sun submit, you heard Darth Vader's breathing symbolizing. Watching this is such a great moment for all the Star Wars fans out here. This is actually peak for us right now. The father tells Anakin now you must take his position so you can keep balance of the galaxy and watch over his children. Anakin laughed at him and said, Gandalf, you're tripping. I can't stay here. And the father knows that he can't force him, but he warns him that this could affect his future and the galaxy. But the father decided to let them leave. These guys head back to the ship and this ends the first episode. Now we're getting right into the second one. As the whole gang is leaving the planet, Anakin is starting to have some dreams like Akira. He's on Mortis, and his own self appears right in front of him and just starts glazing him. But then it turns into the sun. And peep this, kings and queens. I don't know if I'm tweaking, but listen to this clip.
Together we can change the balance of the universe, my friend.
Doesn't it sound like Palpatine when he said that? My friend. I don't know if that was purposely, but it gave me straight chills. Anyways, Anakin starts saying some cap and says he won't join the dark side willingly. This makes the son mad and he says he'll destroy the Sith and Jedi. Anakin wakes up and Ahsoka tries to comfort him, but next thing you know, the son pulls out of nowhere on some GTA Trevor shit and kidnaps Ahsoka. Anakin takes control of the ship and he's in some next Blue Brothers chase scene right now with the son. Yo, if y'all know again about the Blue Brothers, add me up once again. You my nigga for real. The ship crashes and Anakin and Obi-Wan are having an argument about what they should do. And Anakin is riding for Ahsoka, being a real one. Obi-Wan wants to go ask the father what he should do. But I don't know why Obi-Wan's even asking that. How does he even know where the father even is? Like real shit. The scene then cuts right to Ahsoka and she's trapped with some ugly rabbit looking thing. Like, ew, what is that? Like, brother, if you don't back up away from me, get that stank breath out of here. And this man decides to free her and he just starts speaking some pure bullshit. And no cap, after Ahsoka's like, nah, I think you're tweaking, brother. This man straight up just chomps her arm. This causes Ahsoka to go unconscious and now we about to see something different. Yes, sir. Shit's about to get spiced up. The scene changes again. The father starts roasting him, saying he's like, you're bald, you're short, and you get no huzz, little bro. The son could not allow that, and the man electrocuted his father for talking foolishness. Obi-Wan is just there, and he just witnessed this bitch in 4K. He doesn't know what to do. The daughter pulls up and is worried, and right now, it's just the daughter and Kenobi alone, and you already know Kenobi's been waiting for this moment. You remember from that early smirk? That nigga's a freaky ass nigga. Kenobi starts rizzing her up. Somehow, this shit works. So the daughter decides to take Obi-Wan to some next cave, and she says, if you get the sword, you'll control my brother. We switch back to Anakin, and this man's climbing the Great Wall of China over here, looking like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. He finds Ahsoka and Shawty's just chilling there. Girl starts speaking and she sounded like every freaking nightmare. I'm not gonna lie, this might be some nightmare fuel, but why the writers have her doing this? And this is what she said.
He only wants what's best for the universe.
Like, if you don't get this freaky ass thought out of my face. Ahsoka starts ranting and putting Anakin in a whole unskippable cutscene, and she gets mad and starts to attack him. And look at Shawty, she lost all her training abilities. She just swinging to swing, no cap. Ahsoka straight kicks Anakin right in the chin. This man loses his lightsaber, and Ahsoka starts doing some backflips and hits a Spider-Man pose at the end. Ahsoka starts talking crazy and talking about she about to kill Anakin. Anakin really said, hush my child. Pulls that lightsaber right towards him. She jumps up, lands, and they're clashing, and Anakin's now gonna like, I'm gonna show you there's levels to this. And this man makes Ahsoka lose her lightsaber, throws it up in the air, but she instantaneously runs off Anakin, does a flip, and catches it. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was hard as hell. I have to give Ahsoka an IG banger. Obi-Wan pulls up after that aura performance and he knows he's about to show her Wagwan. And now Ahsoka's geeking right now because she's so happy now there's 2 Jedi. They just go to boxing and the son is watching this live. Man legit looks like you placed a parlay on a basketball game. The dart wants to go and stops them, but the son just grabs her and gently pushes her onto the side. And truthfully, this is how you know Loki, the son, doesn't really hate his sister. The man could have electrocuted her, but he didn't. The son's throwing straight lightning bolts at her, but she's deflecting all of them. She does some airbender shit and catches one of the bolts and straight electrocutes him with his own lightning. This is a straight force battle right now. As the man's getting held up, he throws one bolt at her and takes her out. She gets hit and she's already done. And this was funny to me because you put up your fist like you're ready, but shawty, you're not about that life. Give it a rest. I lied. She just gained some Zenkai boost and is giving belt to ass. She transforms into this griffin thing and just straight tackles the man while absorbing the lightning. Shawty, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my words. They're fighting as both creatures right now, and the man grabs his sister and throws to the side. She transforms back into her normal self. But Shawty hits him with that wave and my nigga's done, looking like a Family Guy character. She badass walks her down and yes, girl, show your strength. They're both in a clash and the real aura farmer comes out of nowhere. Damn Piccolo. Nah, I'm playing with you.
What's good, my nigga?
But the father comes out of nowhere, really hits the niggas with the wave and dashes them out the window. The son, remember all this shit his father was talking, so he just starts upping the pull on this man, straight pure electrocution. The father's holding it back, but you can see he's not as strong as the son. They're in a clash and the father gets pushed back and he falls on the ground. This man starts full out zapping him and Obi-Wan gets Anakin's attention and says, "Anakin, now!" And this man throws the...
Anakin! No! Can I see you as my crush? Anakin! No! I will not judge. Teddy for I don't want love.
Nah, this is about to get me cheese for real. Why did Kenobi's big forehead ass have to say it so damn loud? Man pretty much said, "Hey Anakin, here's a weapon that can save everyone, but I'ma yell out loud so hopefully no one can stop us." Like, my nigga, shut up! Watching this, Loki had me tight. Now I gotta revoke Obi-Wan's aura moments right now, because now he's on fraud watch. Ahsoka gives the blade to the son, and he's like, "I'm done playing with you," and dashes her like his Toy Story. And then, I don't know what's going on, the CTE from Obi-Wan must have carried on to Anakin, because the man tries to run up on the son, and the son's like, "Such a lame ass," and throws him. I don't know what Anakin was thinking. I don't know what he thought he was about to do. Anyways, the son is about to kill the father, and then the daughter jumps in and sacrifices herself. Anakin runs over to Ahsoka. Ahsoka over here looking like Ronald McDonald. And now there's 2 females dying. This is straight homicide. And now the father is mourning. And this is some crazy foreshadowing. Someone give the writers their flowers, because you see how this resembles that the dark is taking over the light, and only thing left is balance and the darkness. And this is the same equation as the Clone Wars, which is about to end. And the only thing left now is darkness and Anakin, aka the balance. But we all know what he chooses. And even the father says this is his fault because he brought over Anakin to make him watch his kids. But now because of his decision, he is punished. I don't know about y'all, but I'm seeing some connection. Comment down below what y'all think and let me know, am I cooking or not? I really think this is what resembles. The daughter is still alive, but barely, and does one last act of kindness. Now uses her last little force abilities to save Ahsoka's life, because Ahsoka was also dying. Which also makes sense. If y'all seen Rebels, if you know, you know. But the episode ends with Anakin hugging Ahsoka and the father warning now the universe is doomed and darkness will take over. And you must stop the son. He's gonna try to go to the ship to get off the planet. Now the trio must go and stop this menace. Anakin feels worried and stressed about what just happened, and I can't even blame the man. Bro, a whole Real Housewives of drama just happened right in front of you, and he doesn't know what to do, and neither does Obi-Wan, so he decides to go to the father and ask for guidance. The father is burying his daughter while mourning her death, and now living with all this guilt. Anakin pulls up and asks him for advice, and the man's like,
yeah, that way.
As Anakin's going to that direction, Qui-Gon pulls up on him, and now he's asking Qui-Gon what he should do. And Qui-Gon said, "You need to go where the dark side is fueled in, and he will figure out what he shall do." So Anakin enters this well of the dark side. I'm not gonna lie, this place is looking like straight from Pokemon. He enters this volcano, and the sun's waiting for him. Just like a toxic relationship, this man starts gaslighting Anakin, telling him he can show him the future. Anakin calls Cap, and the sun's like, "Yeah, let me show you Wagwan."
No. No. Stop it. Know yourself. Know what you will become. I will not look. The force is strong. You were my brother, Anakin. Powerful Sith, you will. I hate you. No. No.
Bro, is it cold in here or is it because I live in Canada? This shit just gave me some chills. Anakin does not like what he will become and says he will do terrible things, and the son's like, yes. The son starts saying that this is not guaranteed and we can end the Emperor and finish all the wars. Anakin asks, will there be peace? And the son says, of course. And now Anakin teams up with the son to restore peace to the galaxy. The father told Obi-Wan that Anakin decided to go to the dark side of the planet, and Obi-Wan does not like this. Obi-Wan pulls up and Anakin sneaks in from behind and throws his speeder in the lava. He pretty much starts flexing on Kenobi, starts saying like, my car better, my drip better, my clothes better. And the son hits him from the back. Pause. And he says he's mine now and leave Obi-Wan down in the volcano. Kenobi warns Ahsoka Anakin is coming and he's joined the son. And as he's talking, Anakin pulls up. Ahsoka must have been playing Spider-Man or something. This girl's out here hanging from the roof. She sneaks off and uses Anakin's speeder and just books from the scene. She takes away this crucial piece from the ship, meaning they cannot leave the planet. She goes to Kenobi and tries to save him. While Anakin and the son are realizing they don't know what to do, the father pulls up out of nowhere, sneakily listening to them, and realizes Anakin turns and sees the future, but this is against the rules. But I don't know, I didn't make the rules. This is against the rules of the rules. Straight Fairly Odd Parents. This man pulls out the Men in Black strategy and races Anakin memory and takes him to the monastery. While Anakin and the father are at the monastery, everyone ends up pulling out Kenobi, Ahsoka, and then eventually the son. They start to yapping, and pretty much the father says, "Alright bro, your time is done," and tries to slime him out. Signals Anakin to attack him, but I don't know what the father was thinking. Anakin got straight cock blocked and got choked out like a freaky ass nigga. Kenobi and Ahsoka try as well, but they failed miserably. While the son is not paying attention, the father takes the blade from the son and straight stabs himself with it. And he starts gaslighting him, and then he signals Anakin to come from the back and hit him from the back. Pause again. Bro, there's been too many pauses in this damn video. And the lightsaber actually goes through and stabs the son. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Wasn't this the same guy that was blocking lightsaber hits with his forearm just now? And the man just put Anakin in a straight full choke? No diddy? You're telling me a simple stab killed him, but a girl from the Kenobi show, I already forget her name, I'm so sorry, and I don't even want to search it up. I'll re-edit to see what her name is. You're telling me she gets stabbed not once, but twice and doesn't die? But this Force embodiment dies just like Qui-Gon? Come on now. Disney, what are we doing? Anyways, I don't want to get into a whole rant about that. As the father is slowly dying, he's telling Anakin that he restored balance, but he needs to still be careful of what decision he makes. And everything goes white, and somehow they end up back in space. And they ended up right before that Sith holocron was about to take them away. They're all shook at what just happened, but they don't talk about it. And they realize nothing ever happened because they get a call from Captain Flex and saying, "Alright, we're here at the coordinates." They look all confused, but honestly they let it slide. They look at each other and they say, "I'ma fuck with you." And this will end the Mortis Arc. Thank you, my kings and queens, again for enjoying the video. If you liked it, give it a like, even subscribe, because you already know we only dropping bangers over here. Also, it's the ending of the year, so for those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, and for those who don't, I hope you guys have a great holidays. Happy New Year's to everyone that's viewing this video. And again, we had such a blessed year. I am so grateful for every single viewer that comes across my videos. Thank you, God the Most High, for everything, and I'm gonna catch y'all in 2026. I'm telling you, I'm up in the switch. We gonna go crazy. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Let's go.